Hello, everyone. Good evening, good evening. Welcome, we are live. Welcome along to Science and Sorcery. My name is Sam. I am one of the core team here at Science and Sorcery alongside Alex in the top right of your screen. We are usually joined by Dagmar Darverovin, who is our overlord, but once again, she's not here. She's not been here in ages. What are you doing, Dagmar? Leaving it to me and Alex to be running the show. We are here with our monthly one-shot. We are so delighted to be back, to be spending a lovely Friday evening on the high seas, where we are going to be going on an adventure called The First Tide. We have a fantastic couple of guests, including a guest DM, who I'll introduce in just a second. But thank you so much for the folks who are watching along. Thank you, Hogan, for the sub and the gifted sub to Elizabeth. So Elizabeth, you are now one of our subscribers to the channel. So yeah, thank you so much for that. I'm going to go around the group in a second to get you all to introduce yourselves and then hand over to Elizabeth to get going. But folks, please do, if you enjoy what's going on, please do hit that follow button if you aren't already. And we've got some tweets going out across our social media, which I'll pop into the chat shortly. Please do go and reshare if you wouldn't mind. Elizabeth Mills, we're going to come to you first. You tell us who you are and what you do.
Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth. I am a marine biologist and science communicator, so I spend most of my time talking about barnacles and wonderful sea things, which is why I'm so excited to DM for Science and Sorcery for the first time today. So I'm super excited.
You've been here and played a couple of times, which
Yes.
has always been brilliant. So we're really happy to have you back as a DM. Returning as well, Jazz. Hello, how are you doing? Tell us who you are and what you do.
Well, I'm Jasmine. As I was clear, I am a flood resilience officer. So basically, the storm that's happening, I'm actually on standby at the moment. Hopefully, it won't be called this evening, but maybe over the next coming week, I'll be called in to deal with the problems, basically.
Well,
and hello, nice to be back.
Fingers crossed we don't lose you over the course of the evening. First time player, Hannah Rose, and above me here. Hi, who are you? What do you do?
Hello, my name's Hannah. I am a freelance science communicator and museums evaluation person. And I am so excited to be here today. I play a lot of D&D, but I've never streamed it before, and I'm so excited.
How many days in a row are you playing D&D?
In the next 5 days, I'm playing 4 games of D&D.
Schedules have lined up.
Some people would call that poor calendar management, but not me.
And in the top right, Alex, hello. Reintroduce yourself to folks who've been here before.
It is me again, Alex, who is here very often. Yes, I am an artist and general nonsense purveyor. And my pronouns are he, they.
And Alex is the person who has done all of this lovely artwork that we've got for all our characters on the screen. And hello, yes again, I'm Sam. I do the production for Science and Sorcery. I'm also a freelance science communicator. And yeah, thank you for the follow. Claire Burr as well, thank you so much. Anything else that I need to say, Alex, or are we otherwise good to go?
What is the charity this month?
Oh, we're taking a little bit of a change that we're going to be like signposting to charities rather than charity fundraisers,
Yes.
just as we take a little bit of a change on this cost of living crisis that we know we're going through. So, yeah, we know that not everybody's got as much spare change, but we'll be pointing to charities over the coming months to go and support instead. But you can still fuck with us if you'd like. If you'd like to suggest anything in the chat that Elizabeth might throw at us, then please do. Or tell us silly things that you think we should do, because I will definitely listen to you. On that note, Elizabeth, over to you.
Awesome. I'm so excited to start this adventure. Okay. So we are going to start in the city of Float. It is a city that is in the middle of the ocean. It is surrounded by water. There is no land in sight. The city of Float is made up mainly of just lots of higgledy-piggledy boats. It's a place that people have gone to get away from the very boring life on land, to get away from the rules, to get away from regulations, and to live their best life just in the middle of the sea doing whatever they want. The city is a place where you can often get lost because everyone has their own boat that they take away and go back in and strap together. They're not trusting it so much, having to like leave their ship, so they're having to take it with you, and all that kind of higgledy-piggledy-ness, except for one ship right in the middle called the Broken Mast. It is a big 7-story ship, and it is the tavern that doesn't leave. And that is where we're going to start our story today, as each of our characters are making their way to the Broken Mast for their lovely Friday evening festivities. So over to which one of our characters?
I'd say that in walking around in this tavern, you just see a very sad looking clown. This is Barnacle Bob. He's wearing like a pinstripe pirate's suit that's a bit worn and dusted and not in the greatest of condition. He has this kind of permanent smile, sad expression on his face. Also vitiligo, not face paint, that gives him this kind of smile and sad. His hair is made of green barnacles, and on his shoulder is a balloon parrot. And he's just wandering around the tavern, looking for anyone at all who he could potentially entertain. So yeah, that's what he's doing right now.
I mean, how do we follow on from that? You also see a tiny little puffin person who is carrying a lute nearly as big as they are. They're only about like 3 foot high, and they're wearing like an oversized ganzi, like the knitted like nautical jumper that's just like goes down to their knees. Their name is Toki.
Incredible. I think not in the tavern yet, but heading towards the tavern is Duck. Duck is the littlest guy. He is small, he's round, he's blue, and he has a little crocodile snoot with little teeth poking out and these huge eyes, and he's wearing a quite nice little waistcoat, or maybe it used to be nice. It's brown, it's got like embroidered flowers and leaves and beautiful natural things on it, and it is salty, it is wet. It is clearly not been taken off for a long time. And he's got a little stick as well. He's just holding on to very tightly. And he is heading towards the tavern at great speed, except that he's stopping every few minutes because as soon as he sees something broken, and I'm assuming a lot of these boats, as he's hopping from boat to boat, I'm assuming a lot of these boats have like broken things, bits of wood, ropes. He's stopping to cast mending just whenever he sees something that needs a little fix. Going to stop and cast mending and then carry on scurrying towards the tavern.
Oh my god. Two more characters, I can't cope. Which doesn't... Oh, I need to get into character. Rakirk is a paladin, and they're very minimalist, so they don't actually like to wear like fancy stuff or not. So they just got traditional, like, I don't know, standard barracks kind of issued armor, and swords on the back, and they're huffing and puffing on the way to the tavern. You could definitely see they're in a grumpy mood because they are a part-time bouncer and they just got off their shift and they're just done with it, and they just want to go and get some drink and some fish and chips.
As Rakirk comes in looking grumpy, Barnacle Bob will look over him and be like, another customer. Would you like to see a balloon animal?
Rakirk walks off. Rakirk just stares at you and just walks off.
I will be taking out like a little balloon and just been like, and then notice you've walked off and be like, oh, another lost customer.
Oh no!
As kind of Rakirk walks away from whatever that was, they'll start to see like the opening up of this kind of tavern. It's about 7 stories tall. They're kind of like half decks, but all mismatched. There's hammocks kind of hanging from each of the different ones, and kind of in the center is a big kind of bar area where you can go and get food and drinks, and a big fire. And there's lots of kind of seatings, but mainly kind of like hammocks or just like chests that people have pulled up, or crates or stuff. It's a really like higgledy-piggledy pub, the place that you know that doesn't stay the same for very long is going to get trashed, so they've just chucked whatever they could in there to keep the important thing going, which is the food and drink.
I think I'm gonna, when I arrive, I'm gonna run straight in. Am I also stopped by Barnacle Bob?
Currently still looking a little sad about the lack of enthusiasm for the snake that he was making.
Oh, balloon snake, incredible. I mean, Duck has a passive perception of 21. So Duck sees a lot. And I think that as Duck sort of scurries in, I think Duck's gonna have to stop. Duck's gonna stop at Barnacle Bob and go, "Hi, are you okay?"
Would you like to see a balloon animal?
Yeah, okay.
What type of animal?
Oh, I like all animals.
Oh,
What's your favorite?
I like a parrot.
Oh, I would love a parrot.
I'll look at the parrot on my shoulder and be like, don't worry, not you. I'll make another one. And we'll try to make a parrot animal, balloon animal to hand over. I don't know, Elizabeth, if you'd want me to just say that I can do that, or if you'd like me to roll for it at all.
Yeah, let's make you roll every time you want to make a balloon animal.
Okay. Performance?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Or please tell me anything else if you'd rather, because it could be animal handling.
I mean,
Yeah. We'll make it animal handling. You truly
Animal
believe
handling
that you are
brackets.
making an actual animal. So.
Can I please, as Barnacle Bob is doing this, can I go, "Oh, you're doing such a good job," and can I pat him on the arm and cast guidance?
Yeah.
Okay, so a D4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a D4, which is a 4 for a 23.
This is like the which animal are we trying to make again? Sorry.
A parrot.
A parrot. This is like the best parrot, and will actually, like, as it like hands over to you, like squeak in such a way that it's almost like talking. Like it's like it can, yeah, squeak talk.
Oh wow! Thank you so much. That's so kind. I don't know what to do with it though.
It's a friend. You keep it for yourself. It's a friend.
Okay.
Hmm.
Thank you. I've got my little stick, my little druid stick. I'm gonna try and put the balloon parrot like on the stick. It's not pointy, just kind of, that should mean there's like some gaps in the balloons, just kind of like shove it in there.
Okay. That sounds
Hope
good.
I don't immediately pop it.
That'll be 5 gold, please.
Well, okay. That's a lot of okay.
Okay, why don't we'll just call it 10 copper instead.
Well, that's such a big number, and then it's so small. How about 1 gold, and we have fish and chips together.
Are you paying for the fish and tips?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, sold. And we'll turn to the parrot and be like, that advice you gave me to haggle really works.
I will head to the wherever they are selling fish and or chips at this tavern with my new pal.
You head up to the bar and you see Roger a very jolly owner of this establishment. And he goes, "Oh, hello, Duck. How are you?"
Oh, hi. Oh, I'm so good, thank you. Hi.
Oh, what can I do you for this evening?
Oh, I'm so hungry. And my pal Bob here, looking all the way up. My pal Bob here is hungry too. Can we please have 2 fish, 2 chips, extra big fish, please? Thank
And
you.
More than just 2 chips. That's not 2 tips is not enough.
Okay, 3 chips. Thank you.
Jolly will like be like, "Of course," and he'll lean down and kind of try and remind Duck that given that the fish is good, but you don't want to put off some of the customers that are fish related. So we do fish in lower letters here. So it's fish and chips. I'll get you those fish and chips. Sounds really good. And puts the order in. Can I get you a drink? Your usual, Barnacle?
Well, I've actually got my own, and I'll have you got a glass?
Yeah, it'll go down and get like a proper like tankard out of the cupboard.
I will just like squeeze inside my pocket, and you'll just watch out the flower on my lapel is whiskey into the glass. Got my own. I'm fine. Am I all good?
He'll like barely laugh and be like, "Just what you want in your own establishment that makes money. Someone bringing their own stuff in."
There's no corkage charged, right?
And then he'll just like ignore you, and like with a big grin on his face, like trying to be like, "Anything for you, Duck?"
No, thank you.
Cool. I'll bring over those fish and chips in just a second if you go grab a seat. Or a hammock. Or a swing.
Thank you kindly.
Okay.
Ratkirk is probably at the bar, just waiting for their order.
Grand. Roger turns around to Ratkirk, slams his big hand down on the table. "What can I get for you?"
Fish and chips and a large beer, please.
And chips, sure. And I'll add that to the list. Sure, I can't persuade you to get a one of our specialty drinks. You look particularly like you need a strong punch of alcohol today.
Isn't the beer strong enough?
Well, it's a bit like squash here, really.
All right, fine. Give me your strongest.
Well, our strongest would be. Can you roll a d6? And I'll see what's the current strongest in our menu at the moment.
I got a 6.
Oh. Okay. You've got the. I'll just get you the Barnacle Bourbon. But could you roll a dexterity saving throw? Because you know how you drink the Barnacle Bourbon. Of course, you can't drink it just with your hands or wings. Do they have hands? I don't know.
And hands.
Hands.
Talons.
That's not how barnacles feed. They feed with their legs. So, if you need to drink this with your feet.
This is hilarious because my dexterity is a -1. Oh well, I can tell. Okay, 13.
13. You manage to get half the drink kind of in your mouth, like at least a shot of it, before the rest of it kind of just like dribbles down your beak.
Ratkirk just looks blankly into the distance, just wasted that, and just waits in silence for the fish and chips.
Yeah. Roger will like laugh, like a proper cackle, and just be like, "I'll get you that drink, that food in a minute."
Better be good. That's probably as Roger turns away. Better be good. Just under their breath. Just so done with this day.
Can I ask Elizabeth
Yes.
if I can be super cheeky? Could I possibly use my spell Shape Water on the alcohol that I just watched fall to the ground?
Oh, yeah. If you want to run up and do that.
If the water content of this alcohol is high enough. Cool.
I'll allow it, but it will still be floor alcohol.
It just leaves the alcohol on the floor. It's just, it just.
It's like filters out the water. God. What technological innovation. Incredible. Yeah, I think Duck has just watched this happen and feels bad for Rakuk and is gonna run over and go, I'm sorry about that. Would you like here? And I'm gonna cast Shape Water and I'm just gonna sort of float this alcohol back up and into Rakuk's cup.
I will
Thank
wander
you.
up as well and just be like, I'll top it up for you, and just like squeeze some whiskey into the cup. It's on me.
Rakuk looks very confused and then says, thanks, and then drinks with his talons. He doesn't care about the rules.
You're welcome.
Maybe a paladin, but he really needs a drink right now, so.
I've seen you around a lot and you're very strong and cool. Hi.
Hi.
Are you sure you don't want to see a balloon animal?
No.
Okay. Would you like a cream pie?
No!
Oh.
Well, we're eating our fish and chips over there. If you want to come and eat with us, that'd be
No, I'm good,
nice.
thanks.
Oh, okay.
We offered duck. That's all you
Okay.
can do. All you
You
can
did
do.
offer and I declined. Please leave me alone.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I hope you feel better soon, and I will pat him on the arm and cast guidance.
To get
What?
through the night.
Yeah. Whatever you do next.
Thank
I
you.
think it only lasts a minute, so whatever you do in the next minute, do it.
I'm just
with well
picturing
wishes.
you just like hand like a self-help pamphlet and cast guidance.
That's the vibe. Yeah. Just take care of yourself. Okay.
Please don't touch me again.
While all this is happening, Toki comes up to the bar and just this little beak peeking over the top and say, "Do you have any sand eels, please?"
Yeah, you can have some sandals, but they usually come with our side. The jellied sandal shots is we put them all into that today. If you want some, have some of that, or I can try and muscle you up a mussel steak or some sandals on the side, but I'm not sure they're there.
Yes. Or the sand eels, please.
Cool. They'll come back with, as it's a side, it'll be a quicker order, some jellied eel shots and some like sand eels, like like poked in them, like as a garnish, but just like loads of them, so that you've got like enough for a meal.
Sounds
you.
horrible.
Yeah.
And I think it just like I do that thing where puffins like line them all up in their beak in a row, which they do with little barbs. So I don't even like take the shots. I just walk over to the table with like a line of fish sticking out of it.
And then if the shots are there,
Yeah.
Rakuk's just gonna take them and drink them.
That also requires a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, okay. No minuses on this one.
Okay.
It was still bad though. 6.
Oh no.
Oh, no. You get the lingering taste of kind of rotten, brackish seafood in your mouth. And you have disadvantage on your charisma in your next roll because you're just like, every time you like try and talk, you just got that like tangy, horrid taste in your mouth.
Are you
Okay.
sure you don't want a cream pie? Because that seems like it wasn't very nice.
Mind your own business.
Sorry.
As this is going on, the fish and chips are ready, and Jolly will come over with who'll see your kind of horrified reaction to Rakok to the thing and give you your fish and chips first, picking up the tone, the vibe there, and then wanders over and drops off Barnacle Bob's and Duck's fish and chips. But before he goes, "Oh, Duck, I forgot earlier. I should have given this to you earlier. My nephew Plank is off on that," and he'll lean in for another whisper. "You know that big mission for all of the treasure. He managed to get on that one, but he's given you the compass so that you can make sure that he's all right. The compass, just for context, everyone will know, is the version of like the share your location with a friend, so that you go when you go off on trips. So that compass kind of points to where Plank is. So you're all right to look after that for him. I'm too busy with the tavern to check in.
Oh, of course. I love to help. That's nice. Is it what? How much treasure was it?
I don't know. Quite a bit. I think there's quite a lot of chatter going on in the tavern right now about it. If you can roll a perception check, and you're
I sure can.
Did someone
Question
say
is-
treasure?
Yeah. You know, there's a big mission and there's a lot of treasure. God, can I roll higher than my passive perception is the
Mhm.
question. We're in a tavern. There's no direct sunlight in here. Cool. I would assume.
sure.
I have disadvantage at seeing when it's sunny. That's a 20.
Great. Awesome.
Dirty 20.
You can kind of hear bits of conversation from all of the different kind of groups. It's starting to get noisy in here, and the big talk of the town is that in the night, the ship captain left. I did write it down, but I can't find it in my notes. I've forgotten. A big ship named a cool name like the ship Anita left and left.
Ship face.
Yeah, Shippy McShickface. Oh, I need to be careful with that pronunciation. Left in the middle of the night with its crew that has been selecting over the last couple of weeks. It had found this. There was rumor going around that it was this amazing, incredible treasure that no one had ever found before, and it needed to sneak away to make sure it wasn't followed. So that's why the compass had to be dropped off to the tavern owner in the kind of night. And you can hear that people are kind of planning what they're going to do. Some might go out and try and look for it anyway. Some people are trying to plan to ambush, like maybe when they come back. There's lots of chatter about what's going to happen to this treasure.
Okay. So, Roger, I need to hold on to this in case something happens to Plank.
Yes. And then the usual, you can either go and help to find them, or you can keep the compass. I mean, I like my nephew, but I don't make the rules.
Okay, thank you. How will I know if something's wrong with Plank?
You know what? We've never figured that out.
Okay. So it's just vibes then.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, vibes.
Okay. Thank you. Can I eat my food now?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and eat your fish and chips.
Thank you. And Duck is gonna just with his little hand is gonna take chunks of food and throw them into his mouth, because crocodiles can't chew. Their jaws only move up and down. So it's just the whole chunk's just kind of thrown into the back of the mouth.
One of my favourite things about that is that like you can hold a crocodile's mouth shut with an elastic band because the tension that they have in their jaw means that it takes them a really long time to open the jaw again. Like it can crash down with a huge amount of force, but you can keep it shut with basically like a finger or an elastic band. Like,
Yeah.
predators that will destroy us, but all we need is an elastic band and they're fucked.
Mhm.
That
So
was
as
love
he's
that.
eating, it's less of a chomp, 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 and more of a chomp.
I mean, they can
Chomp.
still fuck you up with their tail, but
Yeah.
they won't eat you at least. That's
You can have an inspiration dice for that. I'm excited to see what Barnacle Bob does with inspiration dice for science fact.
What are you doing with your science fact, like your inspiration D6?
Yeah, go with that.
I mean, I feel like Hannah Rose instigated that, though. I just kind of led on from it.
That's
So,
okay.
thanks.
You can have the inspiration. I've got lots more.
Well, Duck, I am planning on getting Shippy McShipfaced this evening. Would you like to imbibe?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay. Have a whiskey. Or
Okay.
just squirt a whiskey.
Nice.
I wonder if that puffin wants a balloon. And it's just a thought. I'm not going to go and do that.
I mean, I think I was at the table with you.
Oh, are you at the table?
She
Are
just,
you
like,
here at the
talked about
table?
what that-
Perhaps then.
Oh, you're just
Like-
ignoring little Tukey.
I like that you didn't announce yourself. We didn't talk about it. You just came and sat down.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm just sitting there, just like wiggling my feet because my feet don't touch the ground on the bar stool. Just like eating my sand eels.
Nice. So as the evening kind of goes on, there, well, at this moment, Rakak sitting at the bar. You are swinging on your stool. We've got Barnacle Bob feeding whiskey to Duck from a flower, and all of a sudden, you hear a big, giant kind of slurping noise, and you feel as if you are falling. The whole tavern starts to rattle and shake, and everyone is kind of getting slowly like moved down and going side to side. The hammocks are swinging, there's the tables are going kind of everywhere, and then all of a sudden it kind of ends and you feel like a thump, and then the tavern kind of goes and like leans over to the side, and you're all kind of slowly sliding across the floor towards the door.
That shouldn't happen on the sea.
I guess that's last orders then.
Ah!
Oh, I need more drink.
I've got whiskey.
As that
No!
happens, you just see like a drink like just slide down past you like a whole bottle of alcohol that you can try and grab.
Yeah. Racco grabs it. And downs it.
Roger is just like going like, what the just like absolutely like lost his jolly nature and was just like, what is going on?
I'm gonna go outside and see what's going on.
I suppose I should, as my duty as a paladin, I guess.
Mind your own business. No,
That's my line.
You can come. You can come.
You have
Watch
to
it,
kind
clown. Just kind of like stomps forward ahead of you.
I'm just gonna waddle afterwards because I want to see what's going on.
Oh yeah. I mean, Duck is so small. Duck is sliding. Like Duck is no
Yeah.
choice. And he's so round. Just rolling.
Yeah. Duck is rolling, like the puff is like bum shuffling.
Yeah. Scooting.
Ragged's probably like wobbling, but mainly from the alcohol at this point, and then Barnacle Bob is doing whatever he's doing.
Bobbing.
Hey.
So you kind of clamber out the doorway, and there's still kind of the walkways are kind of intact, but they're all at different angles, and all the boats are at different things. You won't need to roll perception for this because the entire sea has disappeared.
Whoa. That's
We've-
actually made me happy.
We've drank the place dry.
No, we haven't. Shut up.
Oh, it's been a long day.
What?
Yeah, it has.
Where did the sea go?
I don't know.
Is that the start of a joke?
No.
I know
No.
jokes. No.
When you say the sea is gone, are we on the sea bed? Are
Yeah.
we floating above an empty space?
So surrounding you is you are on a sea floor, like an abyssal plain kind of situation. Around you, it looks more like desert, kind of cratery, a bit moon-like, just stretching for miles and miles and miles. Again, you can't see land, but you do notice that kind of to the northwest, there's now a green, glowing kind of pillar of light that's coming from far over to there.
Oh no.
This isn't right.
Hmm.
Hmm.
This is
hmm.
above my pay grade.
There won't be any more sand eels.
There'll be plenty drift about somewhere. You'll be able to find them.
I don't think there's many sand eels left.
Hmm.
Too much deep sea trawling.
But there's sand, so I'm sure we'll be fine.
But
yeah,
also-
no eels.
Also, like, what is the big shiny light?
I don't know.
Hmm.
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 If
Can I,
there-
like,
There you go.
flutter up onto the roof to get a better look?
Yeah, you can try and clamber up there if you
I
want.
can fly up there.
Oh, you can fly up there. That makes more
Bird.
sense. Birds can fly. Jeez, I'm learning so much this evening.
Science fact, birds.
I have 1,000 deeds, 100 inspiration. Mind blowing. I can't even claim the marine biology card on that one because puffins are marine birds, but
Yeah.
cool. So yeah, so you can just fly up there, given that you are a bird and you can fly.
I do that.
What do your bird eyes see?
What do my bird eyes see? Can I make a perception check?
Yeah, you can.
I'm just going to do it here. Well, that's just a 10.
It's just, you know, it's new. You know, it's, I mean, just for the fact that it's not been there before, probably related to the fact that the sea has just disappeared. But it's more like just the shining kind of beacon in that direction.
There's a shiny beacon in that direction.
Ugh, no shit.
Does
Hmm.
what about that compass that you have?
Oh! I get it out. Is it pointing towards the green light?
It is pointing towards the green light, and the arrow has turned slightly greeny with the same kind of light in that direction.
Oh
Well-
no.
I don't think we should be going there. That looks dangerous.
But there's people in danger. I think we have to help them.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to?
Oh yeah, that's what you do when people are in trouble.
Who is we? I don't even know you people.
Oh, I'm Duck. Hi.
I'm Toki.
I'm Bob.
What's your
Jack
name?
Kirk.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's a good name. Hi. I like to help people.
I like to punch people when they annoy me.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I can turn my stick into a magic stick and then hit people with it.
Okay. What
That's
can you
like-
do, Bob?
Would you like
No! Toki, what can you do?
I can sing and do magic.
Oh,
And we're
Wow.
going to go and help people?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm going to be carrying this whole group, aren't I?
I'm not, I've got some good fists.
I mean, I could probably carry a little. Sorry, my black character. I could probably carry Duck, but I don't think I can carry Bob.
That's not what I meant.
Duck's eyes are so big. They're like most of his head's eyes, and they just got bigger. Would you really?
Yeah, sure.
Wow. I'm gonna climb on Toki's little back.
No, just flapping. Like, I assume we're basically the same size. Just like very frantically flapping to try.
Rakok's just massaging their face, like, why? Why has this happened?
At this point, Roger's going to come out and kind of clamber out and see the compass pointing that direction and kind of put two and two together. And he's going to be really concerned about his nephew and be like, "Oh, you have to go help my nephew," but can kind of tell that Rakok is not on. That it's a kind of a bizarre group on board, but since they all know, and he'll go, "Oh, so you've told them too where the treasure is? Oh, I wonder if it's something to do with the light. Oh, I need you to go and find my nephew, but I need none of you to like be a pain and stop this." And like, I mean, look at Duck. We all love Duck, but Duck can't get. Anyway, so we'll offer Rakok a free all-you-can-drink tab at the tavern for a week upon return. He won't know what the Sandil situation is, but free Sandil shots for life for Toki, and for Barnacle Bob, he'll offer. He'll say that he'll buy a balloon.
2 balloons.
Okay, 2 balloons.
No, 3.
You'll have 2 balloons, and I won't pop that one.
Do you wouldn't do that to them?
No, I am Jolly Roger, and just like stare at you like painfully happy.
I guess.
Sorry, Roger, if you piss me off, I'll do it. For free.
I haven't done anything wrong to anybody. This is just like last time.
You have tried to sell me a balloon every day for the last
That's my business.
however long, and I have never said yes. I'm saying yes to 2 balloons.
Well,
I mean,
there's a whole thing around marketing and that you need to see something 7 times before you want to buy it. It's just psychology.
I haven't found that with my alcohol sales.
Well, you need to get better marketing.
How about I will let you market the broken mast for an hour.
An hour? You can't lay this set hold to anything in an hour. A week and I'll have it on its legs.
Doesn't have legs, but sure.
It's got 3 legs.
If you can get the sea legs back, deal.
Okay. And 2 balloons.
Yeah, 2 balloons.
Maybe a cream pie.
No.
I don't even know where you're getting them in the middle of the ocean.
I make my own custard.
And with that, Johnny Roger walks away because he does not want to.
Like, I like my cousin, but not that much.
Yeah, like, I don't need to know what goes on.
Incredible.
Let's go then.
Okay. One rule. Don't piss me off. And then Rakok just starts walking.
I just like turn my head to Duck, who was riding on my back. How do we know what pisses them off?
I think most things.
Okay, that seems about right.
I will nod very wisely.
It's like,
Is Toki? It's so important that you answer the question, Elizabeth, of whether Toki can fly with Duck on her back, on his back.
I would say yes at intervals, but we'll have to do checks to see if you get tired.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, which is cool. So if you want to set off flying together, you can. And there's like you just see this party like leaving like the silhouette of like a pissed off eagle, a clown with a weird balloon parrot, and a puffin with a tiny crocodile flying on its back, like going into the sun. It's like hazy desert as it like starts to walk across the abyssal plain and away from floats.
Cut to the pub patrons just like looking at their drink like.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the rest of the town is in absolute chaos. People have tried to like go and steal stuff from other people. Other people are trying to stop them stealing. Some people haven't really noticed the ocean has gone, but that's mainly due to the tavern, and are just like up in chaos. And no one has really bothered to also go and check what the green light is.
As we're walking along, Bob is going to be looking around for any sand dollars because he believes it's money.
Amazing. Okay. Can you roll a perception check?
Mm-hmm. 14.
Cool. You start to have a nose for sand dollars, and I'm assuming that like because you know what sand dollars are, that maybe as the fishing boats have come back in and looking at all the stuff that's come back, you're like having rummaged through like the fishing trash or something for sand dollars, so you know what they look like when they're like alive and dead. And you can find, as you kind of go along, starting off quite early on, you can find a like a dead shell of a sand dollar, but that is it so far.
Well, I think I'll take this one. Maybe it's worth something. Or I'll pop it into my pack.
Cool. Awesome. So, as you start walking across this plain, it's very barren. There isn't much around. It's kind of silty, all getting a bit dirty and grimy, kind of proper like desert kind of looking. And you can kind of just keep walking along for ages, looking and checking to see where you're going. That's up to you. Is Duck kind of giving directions, or you'll just kind of see? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming it's quite sunny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so Duck for sure cannot see properly. Duck is like squinting those giant eyes, mostly shut, and just sort of holding the compass out in front. And
I could like just see the compass and nothing.
yeah, literally can't see anything else. It's just looking at the compass and pointing in the direction of the compass.
I
Duck
mean, in
has
that case,
become a compass.
yeah, the fact that you're riding me is probably a good thing in that case.
Otherwise, I'd be going off in just completely a different direction.
Amazing. Awesome. So you carry on walking along, and you're starting to all get a bit tired at this point. It's been a good couple of hours of kind of walking, not really getting much. You're getting closer enough to keep going, but not enough to be like, oh, I'm going to get there anytime soon. And you start to see kind of in the hazy distance these kind of whale bones sticking out of the horizon. It's probably the only feature you've seen for the last couple of hours walking along. It's not completely off track, but it is kind of still on the path, but it would require you to like go there if you wanted to.
I was just gonna have like some kind of whale fall facts there, but it's like my brain is just not. It's like whale falls are really interesting. Was about as far as I got.
They are. It's very interesting.
But well, I know a whale fall fact. There are species of like things like worms, I believe, or worms, air quote, that are sort of specifically evolved for eating whale bone. That sort of arrive at whale falls.
They're called zombie worms, and they are very cool.
Why
Like
are they
hunting
called
the bones.
zombie worms? Are they zombies? Why are they called zombie worms?
I think they're mainly zombies because they eat dead whales. So the whale carcass will die, and then it will sink to the seafloor, and then all the worms will, like, they are specifically there just to eat whales. Like that's what they do.
Okay.
Did we
Yeah.
want to look at the dead whale?
Why?
I've never seen one.
Oh man, do any of us have Speak with Dead? I don't, but
No.
that would be
That
mean.
would be amazing.
I
No.
can speak with animals, but they have to be alive.
do we
No, I
do we
don't.
want to go or do we want to just
I
leave?
mean,
Are you guys getting tired?
a little bit. We only have short legs. Also, I'm
Yes, you
short
do.
winged.
You guys are freaking tiny.
I'm not tired, but
Does
that's good.
this mean I get to ride on your shoulders later?
Okay.
As
Just
you
stacking little guys.
so good. As you start to get slightly closer to the whalebones, you can see that there's something like glistening on the whalebones, and you kind of can hear a bit of kind of noise coming from that kind of area.
Do you think people will want a balloon animal?
No.
Well,
Probably not,
no.
because like they maybe were on the bottom of the sea, and the balloon animal would have popped under the pressure if they were there before. So, unless it's a person who wasn't under the sea, and then maybe they do.
That's the new business angle: underwater balloons.
Ratcock just carries on, just exacerbated for this whole thing.
Mm. Do we want to be sneaky? Sneaky creepy?
I mean, you guys are small enough. You probably could.
Oh, but I can help. And I will cast Pass Without a Trace on the party
Nice.
Ooh.
so that we walk very quietly to the whalebones.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I will join in with the stealthiness.
Stealth check then.
Yes, please.
We all get +10 with that.
Yeah, boy.
I got a -1.
Plus 10.
Okay.
30.
I got the natural 20 for 33.
22.
Okay.
29.
This is like the dust and the sand from the bottom of the abyssal plain is like really like being quiet, like muffling all of your steps. And it's as you kind of get closer, you'll see this cluster of these whalebones looks a bit like kind of like they're all kind of set up in a bit of a street setting, and I'm assuming that you will want to kind of like walk in close enough to see all the details and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You've got them grand. You'll see that most of them are abandoned, these kind of like well-ribbed bits, but one of them has a lot of jangly stuff on, and inside there is a muffled character that is kind of hunched over and muttering to themselves. And they're saying, like, oh, I can't believe everyone left. It's gonna work. I'm gonna stay here. There's always customers. It's gonna happen. God, I can't leave. I need that. Oh, and like hanging from these whalebones is kind of like jars with things in, and like there's like a stool at the front, and there's lots of different bits in there. How I would say that with Sam's nat 20, you can get as close as you want to this creature without them noticing because their back is turned, and the other people can like.
Can I, with my 30, just be like, I just pop up in front of them without them realizing?
Yeah. So you're all in the shop. I'll
Hi.
say that Toki can get right there, and Sam with a nat 20. If you want to, I will give you a sleight of hand with advantage of something in the shop. You will see there's a few bits of tatter around, but the main thing in the shop is these kind of like mysterious bottles that are completely coked in black. You can't tell them apart between all of them, and each of them are like placed in a special kind of section. You can't tell what they are just from looking at them, but you can try and take one of the bottles. Do you want pick one from 10 You can pick if you want, or you can roll. Cool. Cool. You get the fourth bottle, which I will make up. Oh yeah, sorry. You got to do that. That's D&D thing, isn't it? Dice. I've heard that's a. Oh no! Please roll.
I will cast guidance, seeing what you're doing.
At advantage as well. Yeah, no problem. And with the 22, the person won't notice either that it's kind of been taken because all the bottles are the same, so it's a bit confusing. So you have that, and I will. So you have that mysterious bottle on your person.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that.
See what?
At your talking, the person will turn around, and can all of you roll a wisdom saving throw?
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Mm.
22.
I can't count.
5.
Hold on. 14. No, that's incorrect. Let me do that again. Can't count today. 16. That's it.
Cool.
It's been a long day.
Alex?
15.
15. Cool. So everyone apart from Sam is not bothered by this, but turning around you see this just like they've got like a jacket on and these cool sunglasses, but there's no way to like tell, there's no other way to not see the fact that this is a sea hag. So this like slimy, seaweedy, quite scary looking person is there. Sam is now Barnacle Bob is now frightened.
Oh my god, you're hideous!
Hey! You don't need to be like
Rude,
that.
Bob. Why are you being so rude?
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, you scared me and I don't know why.
I do have that effect on some people because I have frighteningly good deals.
Oh, you're into marketing too, as I back away.
Amazing. Well, I don't need to market these beauties. These are my incredible wares. I am the character will turn around and show on the back that like in a moment of like posing. It's the Haggle Hag. And but like, we've got wonders for you, but what are you gonna give me?
Nothing, I'm good.
Right.
I'm gonna
Thank
direct that to everyone.
Would you
Do you
like...
like
No, on you.
money?
Like, what do I need with money? No, I want your stuff. What's the best thing that you can give me?
I could sing you a sea shanty.
2 sea shanties.
Okay.
3 he shan't wait. No, sorry, no.
I don't even know what I'm
No,
haggling
that's
for.
what I like. That 3 sea shanties. Now we're haggling.
What am I haggling for?
Rakhag is just. Oh my god.
Sometimes it's a thrill of the chase. I will give you. Now we're haggling. I see what you're doing. I will give you 1 bottle for 3 sea shanties.
Okay. What does the bottle have in it?
Ah, if only I remembered. I can't remember. I don't know. I just like to put them in these bottles. It's up to you. I don't really care what's in them. I'm more, it's there. And then she'll turn around again and be like, Haggle Hack. And then turn back to you.
Might it be
I'll
milkshake?
like, marketing. Might be milkshake. I don't.
Under the
I haven't had some manatees around to milk in a while. I'm really quite pissed off because my hagfish have disappeared, and I really liked my hagfish. The slime they produced was really good for my skin.
And they would be the Haggle Hag's Hagfish.
Works, right?
Yeah. Okay. What should we do with a drunken tiefling? What should we do with a drunken tiefling? What should we do with a drunken tiefling early in the morning?
I need more drink first.
There might be drinking bottle.
No, I'm good.
It's just like water.
We're in a desert.
Tesco's own brand spring water. Ooh way and up she rises, ooh way and up she rises, ooh way and up she rises early in the morning. And then a third shanty that Toki knows that Alex knows.
Nice. Okay. If you want to roll a d10.
Would this be a performance check?
Oh yeah. No, I think because you agreed on the haggle. Then
Okay.
It's just
Yeah, she didn't say they had to be good.
yeah.
Okay, I will roll a d10. 10.
Great. Cool. You also get a bottle.
I will add.
So the Haggle Hag is very happy with the new customers. It's like, I knew I wouldn't leave. All of those other people, they left. I don't know why they left.
Who's these people?
Well, we've got lots of different places. There was the nursery, kind of points over there, and it's just like a lot of like fishing cages, just like stacked up like little nursery section. There was the kelp help, which was a spa, not as good as my hagfish ooze, but they all just left on this underwater village. I don't know, with all the water left. Very frustrating.
Did they leave because the water went away?
I don't know. I can't tell, but I think my hagfish have gone. If you roll a perception, then
Yeah.
maybe. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how much.
Perception. And it's well, are we indoors here, or is it still sunny?
Still sunny.
Kind of outdoors. Then that's the other one was a natural 20, but with disadvantage, it's only a 10.
Oh.
Oh.
Aw.
Maybe you could have asked for the shades.
Yeah.
You as well, if you're asking how did they leave, because you can kind of tell with the perception that like they're genuinely confused about where everything's gone, but that you can tell that they're a land. Maybe this is not perception, maybe this is history, but I'm going to say anyway, whatever. That it's that they're a part land, part sea creature, so they are kind of just there confused because of that.
Okay. But possibly all of the fully sea creatures have gone because of the water being gone. Okay.
But there's no corpses around, is there? So literally everything has just disappeared, not died.
That's good.
Mm.
Yeah, I know.
Do we know anything about the green light?
The hag will kind of look around and be like, "Oh yeah, that thing. Don't you think it's a good angle for me?"
Mm-hmm. It brings out the green.
Oh, only that there was note of something of importance over there. There was a talk of a few of us that they were some of you landlord were gonna go over there recently. I can't be asked with all that. They weren't coming here, so
Okay.
Well, good to know.
I think we need to say thank you and goodbye, and we need to keep going towards the green light.
Before we go, I have this bottle. Can I give you that in return for your goggles?
as the bottle that you got.
Kurt just looks at you like, the fuck? just and then just like walks off, leaves you to it. It's like you just stole something and now you're giving it back. Like, the hell? You're some stupid thief.
Incredible.
The sea hag just like starts to lower the glasses and looks at you in the most like warning look ever, and gives you a second to decide if you want to. Of
What?
like, where did you get that bottle from?
This is mine. It came with me.
I don't remember selling you that bottle.
Not your bottle, it's my bottle. It can be yours.
Do you like a haggle? But you have to give me something else as well, because I think that's mine.
I can make you a balloon rhinoceros.
I want
A
a
custard pie.
bottle,
A balloon hagfish, maybe.
a balloon hagfish.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I want 2 of them, and I want the bottle and a cream pie.
That sounds good to me.
Okay, cool. Then she'll hand over the glasses, and you'll give back the bottle,
Well, then.
And- the balloon animal. Do you want to roll a for the balloon animals?
Yep.
Animal handling.
I'm
do
gonna-
you? Yeah, animal handling again.
I'm going to add my inspiration that I got earlier on as well.
Cool.
Oh, 21.
Ah, great. You make another. You're really good at this. You make another 2
It's
like incredible.
almost like it's a skill that I have.
Oh, I wouldn't have thought you were skilled in anything. Look at you go. And that like you hand over the hagfish balloons, and they're almost sliming. They're like they've turned slimy balloons. They're that good.
That's
And
that's the rancid cream that gives it the slime.
and the hag's too busy to kind of acknowledge that as they're trying to like catch the balloon. So it's like they try not to let it touch the ground.
Well, you have a good day now. Duck, would you like some glasses?
Oh, yes, please.
And I will hand over the glasses to Duck.
Wow. Oh, I love goggles. And I can see.
Awesome.
You need to say my friend now, okay? No leaving me behind.
Of course, you're my friend, Bob.
Good, good. You're my friend too. And everybody else here's my friend.
All right, let's get going. Enough
Team
with the
friendship.
freaking. Oh God, you guys, let's go.
So you all set off again, and you keep walking and walking, and you start to then see that you're kind of sloping down. It's not like too hard of a walk, but you are kind of going downhill, and you start to then get to what you can see in the distance is this like dark, or coming up close is this like long, deep trench in front of you. And do you want to go have a look at that, or?
Is it like in our way? Is it crossing
okay,
our
yeah, that
path?
makes more. Yeah, so if you're heading towards the green light, there's a big, massive, long, ocean deep trench that just keeps going and going and going.
Can I just like peer over the edge?
Yes. I won't make you. I was like, do a check for that. That wouldn't work if it didn't go the right way.
Nat 20 for 25 perception.
You can tell that this is a deep ocean trench. It is absolutely massively deep, and
Deep as the Marina Trench.
it is as deep as the Marina Trench. If anyone knows what that is,
deep.
then I will.
I don't know. I just know
Does
it's
it,
pretty
does
deep.
it still have
It's like-
water in it, or is it empty too?
So down at the bottom, which I've just said you can't see the bottom, but you kind of can see the bottom now. I've decided, and
It's like God
there's,
vision. It's like,
you can see that there is kind of trickling water in the direction of the green light, but as you're kind of looking and peering over the edge, you start to hear voices just kind of up a bit further, shouting, "Oh, just calm down! Help! 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 No, just stay calm. It's okay. You're gonna be all right." And as you kind of look over and up up that kind of way, you can see this kind of blurry outline of a kind of ship and some crew dangling off, half dangling off the edge of the cliff.
Could I do like I'm trying to think, like a survival check to see how good the chances are of dying or not?
Yeah, well, if you went like what at their survival,
Yeah, or maybe no. Let's do ours. Let's do ours.
your survival. I don't know-
Ratpert's like doesn't know these guys, so they're like whatever. I mean, they're a terrible paladin, as you can tell, but they're just not enough alcohol for this.
Okay, so if you roll a survival check, and I'll say some stuff.
Oh my god, my mental maths, 19.
Okay, cool. So you both know from a 19 that you would not survive trying to get across or down that cavern on your own. And you also know that it's unlikely that the people in the boat are going to be able to sort themselves out without some extra help.
Is the boat dangling down on our side of the trench or on the other side of the trench?
Your side.
Cool. And how far is it to the other side of the trench?
300 feet.
Ooh.
It's quite a big trench.
I can't
I mean-
jump that far.
But two of us can fly, so that might make it a lot easier.
I'm not carrying Bob. He looks heavy. I might be inclined to carry you, Duck, to give Toki some rest.
Oh, well, that's nice, but then we'd have to leave Duck behind, and also the ship full of people. I think we should help them.
We should go and try and help.
The screams of help get slightly louder.
How far down is the boat?
It's like level where you are. Like
Oh, just
dangling.
on the
Okay.
edge. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
like teetering on the edge.
Okay,
Oh boy, yeah, I'm running over.
I flap over.
So as you get close, sorry, you don't. You want to say?
No, it's like fine, let's go and help these people. Hopefully, I have some treasure to give us to thank for saving their life, or even some alcohol. That will do. I don't really care at this stage.
It's nice to help people. We should help
No, just whatever. Let's just go.
As you get close to the boat, you start to see that the boat is a bit of an odd shape. It's not quite the same, and it's kind of flapping. So on the edges of the boat, there are these big, giant grey wings, and on the front is a very panicked, kind of statuesque kind of figure that is going, oh no, I don't like heights, no. And on the ship are 4 skeletons that are like clinging to the edge, trying to reach and calm down the statue at the front who is panicking as it looks down this like a massive cliff face.
It's a ghost ship. Why? This is not the people we should be helping.
And yet, you guys want to, so here we are.
Okay, so I am going to flap over. And it's like, hey, what's the matter? Are you scared of the big drop?
Who wouldn't be scared of the big drop? Look at the big drop. Its wings are kind of like so it's a ship with like big wings on the end, big wings on the side.
Okay.
Is like so it's like it's flapping, is kind of rocking it, and the skeletons kind of call over. But that's Goracle. It's he usually helps. But the sea disappeared, and then we ended up here, and he's definitely afraid of heights, which is bloody useless for a flying ship. And we are trying to like calm him down, but our captain, again I've forgotten the name I wrote down. Oh, Cuddlefish. Captain Cuddlefish left, and now we need our like. Could you calm him down, and could you add some weight to the back? Could you do something, please?
Okay, I'm not very heavy, but would you feel better if I played you a little song and did a little dance?
The the Goracle at the front of the ship just goes, I don't want music. I need my calming captain.
Can I have a look around to see if I can see Captain Cuttlefish perhaps hiding? Because I know that can sometimes happen with this particular type of creature.
They can turn
I
like invisible, can't they, or something like that? Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I was gonna say, like, I have a 5+ persuasion, but I know I have a disadvantage from like the lingering tastes of the horrible like drink. So I could do that as a backup, maybe. So you go first, Bob. See what happens.
What would you like me to do, Elizabeth?
You can roll a perception check and describe kind of how you're looking in the sound.
I am looking for anything out of place that might be an organic life form that is trying to look like sand, because cuttlefish can change the color of their skin, those chromatophores, like to look like anything, and it is mad.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So perception, you said?
Yeah,
Okay.
Guidance.
or nature, I suppose.
Which would be better?
Well, Duck gave you
perception.
guidance.
Yep. Thank you very much.
You can do it, Bob.
I believe in you.
That is a 16.
Cool. You can't see anything but the skeleton, like in the sand. In fact, you notice that it is particularly empty. But the skeletons notice that you're looking in the sand and turn around about, hey, what? You could be helping here. Why are you just making sandcastles?
I'm trying to find the captain. Where did the captain go? That will help down the Goracle, which is a great name, by the way.
Thank you. We love, see, Goracle, listen to the nice freaky clown. They, you've got a nice name, but, no, okay. So, we're a bit preoccupied, but our captain is actually well, we haven't seen our captain in ages because we have a sea captain, and this is the flying captain, and the flying captain is the only thing that can get this Goracle off it, drive me up the wall. And then, the other skeleton is sorry, he's a bit tense. It's been a long day. Could someone just come and stand at the back of the ship, please? It would really help. And he's like, the captain is at the front of the ship, and we can't get to the front of the ship because we're all gonna fall off and die. And if we get off the ship, we're gonna die, and now we're stuck.
Okay, well, I'm freaking heaviest one here because all these guys are freaking. Well, I suppose Bob, you look pretty heavy. All right, let's go, Bob.
Well, I will fly around to the front, so I'm not putting any extra weight on it. To see if I can find the captain.
You're pretty much like a freaking hairpin. You'll be fine.
What if we use the power of physics and I make lots of balloon animals and float the Goracle?
Do you breathe helium?
I have laughing gas.
Isn't that nitrogen?
Or nitrous oxide?
Close enough. It begins with an N.
Well, perhaps it won't work, but would anyone like some nitrous oxide? I can make you a giraffe and fill it.
I think I'm gonna say Draco just drags Bob to the back of the boat.
I am.
Shut up, let's go.
To be fair, wait a second. I'm just looking. The gust dispenses. Oh, sorry, disperses, not dispenses. Never mind. I was going to say, if it dispensed gas or vapor, that would be a very different spell. Okay,
I'm going to go to the back of the ship and I'm going to go, oh boy, I need to be a little bit bigger. And I'm going to turn into a giant frog.
Yes.
Amazing.
With shades.
With shades.
Big old goggles.
Yes. Absolutely.
As you turn into a big old frog too, the boat tips slightly upwards, the right way. But then you hear the difference from Goracle's screaming to a kind of the eyes roll. You won't be able to see this, but it's like the eyes roll into the back of the head, and he goes into a deep voice and says, someone here holds the key to setting the pilot captain free. and then comes back, and the freaked out skeletons is like, "Oh, Goracle, this is not the time to make another oracle happen. This gargoyle was driving me up the wall."
What the?
Who's got
Oh.
the key? Who's got the secret?
I don't know.
Is this a literal or metaphorical key?
And the Goracle is like, I don't know. Just someone tell me up. I can't think. And the skeleton's like, he does this all the time. He just says stuff. The captain's at the front. In all fairness, we actually haven't ever seen the fly captain, so maybe it will help. But I don't. So the giant frog has got the boat up slightly, but it's still kind of like this, but like on a way that way, but still
Okay.
hanging over the cliff edge.
Okay. I'm just gonna go and look for the Sky Captain, whichever one that we don't have.
Cool. So it's at the front of the ship, but like down some stairs to the bottom. And I think that's kind of a good spot to leave it, as we've got a giant frog for a bit of a break sitting on top of the ship. Toki has gone down to the lower deck to have a look for the captain. I don't know where Barnacle Bob is. Is they just trying to make balloons somewhere?
I'm
or
on the back of the ship.
You're on
as
the boat?
well.
Yeah,
I'm
you
on the
take
back.
it dragged.
Yeah, you were dragged along the back.
Cool. So everyone is sitting on the back of the ship, and then we'll go to a break.
Okay.
For how
Ribbit.
long, Sam?
We'll be back at 20 minutes to the hour, so in 13 minutes now. Grand.
Ribbit.
See you shortly.
Oh dear. I'm sorry to tell you this, Katanga, but I'm afraid that this misery high bluff you keep talking about has just been a figment of your imagination.
Can Katanga make an insight check?
Absolutely.
Do you want me to roll deception?
No point, because that was a natural one.
Well, if I notice this mid smooch, can I flick my tongue out for a quick taste?
Sure. Make a sleight of hand check, I guess.
What is
Sleight
with
of
your
tongue.
characters and tasting things?
It's an under-
Mate, we've talked about these these body image issues, and like you can't be comparing yourself to like refreshing beverage cunt of all people.
Most of the fleas, because I assume Dream isn't actually being all that careful.
No.
So a lot of the fleas do manage to like jump ship. And
They're fleed.
I don't know what happens if you pour bleach on a flea. They might be fine.
It might disintegrate. I don't know.
Yeah.
Google it.
What happens when you bleach a flea?
That's
Live
like
Psycom coming straight at you.
Look, Psychom's just being. Okay, so
That name.
So when the Sex Muskets sing, "God save the Queen," they
Yeah.
actually literally.
Yeah,
use
they're
Yeah.
quite sincere. A fascist regime, which we approve of.
It's
I
the,
called out with my own deep throaty alarm call as well.
What are you doing down here?
Oh, we're just taking a shortcut. You know, just traffic.
We're fumigating for sewer clowns here. You can't be here.
oh no.
Oh,
I've been called worse, but you better shut your mouth.
We all know the real sewer clown is Elon Musk and his tunnels, so. Kick me off Twitter, Elon, I dare you.
So, Boomslang will disguise himself as Reginar and be Big Spoon.
Okay. So,
I got you, buddy.
so we cut to a scene where this Yuan-Ti, this snake person, is spooning a pudding angel.
No. Snake person disguised as a halfling.
Yes. Oh, you're even bigger a spoon than I remember.
Yeah, I just I just have that energy.
Delightful. Angel delightful. And then we fade to
Oh, is
black.
that your full name?
Fade to black of spooning.
I
Oh.
don't want to miss a thing.
So you see in the room Eridark Ariesis, who is a pallid elf fighter gunslinger. Do I have guns? Do I fuck? What you see is Welcome back, folks. We're back. We're on a ship hanging over the edge of the Mariana Trench. A giant frog and a whole bunch of skeletons. Elizabeth, take it away.
Awesome. So we are on that ship with the giant frog. Toki's just gone under the ship's thing, and you can see on the bottom kind of deck of the ship that there are tables and chairs and barrels, and at the far end, closest to where Goracle would be on the outside of the ship, is a kind of a wall and a door. What would you like to do?
Can I go and knock on the door?
I would say that you can go and knock on the door, but as you kind of start to walk forward, you do kind of get like a creaky kind of like.
Can I use Mage Hand to knock on the door?
Taking a few steps back and you use Mage Hand. Yeah. So there's no answer from the door, but in the kind of chaos of everything, where's the Mage Hand knocks, you can kind of see that the door is kind of open.
Okay, I just sort of like
Hinges.
push it open with Mage Hand, not with my own.
Cool. So from there, you can only catch a little glimpse of something, and it is just like a round kind of corner of a table, but you can't see anything else in the room.
Okay. Can I? Is there enough space for me to fly down there and stay in the air?
Ooh, you can try and fly and not hit stuff. Give me an acrobatics check.
I'm okay. I'm proficient in that. That's 24.
You can fly through the ship and see that there is in the room there is just a giant stone table.
I think this. I cast a message to Duck. That I think I found the problem. There's a stone table. I can't remember how many words messages. That should be less than that. Oh, no. I think I have to be able to see. Okay, never mind. I don't do that. Oh, we've
Roll
lost.
of jazz. It's fine. We'll continue with half and half.
I will just poke here. Like...
You can have two personalities now. Just.
Yep. Sorry. So, can I examine the stone table to see if it looks like what its deal is? Why is there a stone table in the ship?
Yeah. Yeah. That covers quite a bit. I like it. What its deal is. Yeah. If you roll perception.
Perception.
Or history.
Okay, that was a nat one. So, I'm going to use a luck point for that. So that's my luck points. Just check how that works. Yes. So what was the alternative you offered? Well, that doesn't work for that anyway. So it'll be perception. You said.
Yeah.
That's more like it. 22.
Grand. So on the table, you see that carved into kind of where two of the seats would typically go are two kind of glyphs. Glyphs the word? It's like glyphs.
Yeah.
And one is of a duck and one is of a goose, like the silhouettes of those. And that's what you know.
Is one either of them illuminated right now?
Nope, just kind of carved into the stone table.
A duck and a goose.
See, Sorry, this is an utter tangent that's not related to anything. Did any of you have that weird, like, birthday rhyme thing about cock, hen, or a goose?
Nope.
No.
No. It was like, I can't even remember what the deal was. It was something about, like, you get pinched, whatever you say, or something. I can't remember. Anyway, that's an aside for no reason at all.
I want to send you on a side quest to work that out.
Yeah. Just
And what's
Toki just stares off in like deep like childhood trauma. Anyway, so this seems. I'm assuming this has something to do with like. So this is like a ship that can fly, but also on the water, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the sea captain has disappeared, Cuddlefish, Captain Cuddlefish, and you are looking for the air captain, the pilot.
Can I ask? Can you repeat? Are you saying cuttlefish or are you saying cuddlefish?
I'm saying cuddle.
That's what I thought.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm thinking this is what like switches modes between the two options, but I like. Is it that gooses are heavier, so that makes the boat heavier, or like goots?
Goots.
Let's roll with it. Goots are long distance migrants and therefore are better at flying.
I'd like to, you should roll perception on how much the DM knows about birds.
Not
a lot.
Real life perception.
Insight.
I'm learning so much.
To be fair, there are also a lot of ducks that are long distance migrants, but for instance,
I would say that you haven't yet like told anyone else this.
Yeah.
information.
Well, you
Yeah.
tried sending to a giant frog who couldn't speak to us.
also I couldn't. It was only like I couldn't send to the giant frog either. So like, yep, I've done my job here. Right, man. Actually, no. It should. No. Would you say there's 3 feet of wood in a direct line between me and the giant frog?
What? As in 3 feet in distance or 3 feet of solid wood?
Solid distance, solid wood, isn't it? Like it's a solid substance.
Yeah,
that needs to
like
travel through.
cumulatively. Is there cumulatively 3 feet of wood?
No, like I think, yeah, like because it'd just be the deck, wouldn't it? You could
Yeah.
go up and go, woo. That's
Yeah.
what
Like wood-based
Messes with-
trigonometry.
Yeah.
That's what everyone tuned in for. Okay, so I send. So they don't reply, do they? On. Oh no, they can reply. So, I found a table. It has a picture of a duck and a goose, and it's magic. To duck, who can reply, but only as a frog.
Ribbit.
Oh yeah, okay. And I'm just sort of like, it's like, well, okay, Bob, I guess.
Who's that?
I found a magic table. It's got a picture of a duck and a goose, and a goose, and I maybe need to press one.
Press the duck twice and the goose once. Duck, duck, goose.
Ribbit.
I message again. Could you ask the Skellingtons? Because you sound like you're guessing.
I remember from being a little kid, but okay. And I'll turn to the skeleton.
1,000-yard stare.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Skellington. Would you like a balloon animal? No, sorry, wrong question. The stone table downstairs. Is that? Should we press the buttons?
See, yeah, this is the captain thing. So I'm glad you. Okay, so it's been a while since Goracle likes the sea so much. I want the sea back. That's what he's crying in the corner. But I think we used to have to keep spare unlocking the key things in here. What are those animals called? Anyway, what was it that Goracle said again? Something about someone here holds the key to setting that pilot captain free.
Did someone hold an animal? Who's got an animal? I'm confused. I would ask Rakirk, but Rakirk is not coming back. Rakirk has flown off into the sea. Jazz is not able to come back.
No. Oh, okay.
Connection's just gone and is not coming back.
Okay.
Someone here holds the key. I'm holding the parrot, isn't me? It's not me.
Just like left with the three ones who are, like have no logic at all.
I'm gonna. I don't think logic is the problem. I think maybe it's my solution.
Someone holds the key.
One of the skeleton who has been kind of like in the middle of the ship has been too busy calming down Gorakul, but seeing that it's not tilting, has decided that this is the time that he wants to introduce themselves. So he's going to go, "Oh, this is so exhausting. But we haven't even introduced myself. My name's Malleus. This is Patella. This is Ulna, and this is Maxide. What are your friends? What are your names?"
I'm not there, so I can't.
Oh, you...
Ribbit.
This is Frog. No, Duck. Is it? Yeah, Duck.
As that happens, Gorakul goes, "Someone here holds the key to setting the pilot free."
I'm gonna turn back from a frog into myself.
The boat tips forward.
No.
Oh.
It doesn't fall off. Just goes back to what it.
Say it quick. Say it quick.
Do I need to turn? Do I need to? I'm duck. I can also turn into a duck or goose. Would that help? Do I need to go and be a duck?
One of the skeletons goes, "That's what we were supposed to keep in the cages to the other one. Did we eat them a while ago? Is that why they're not in there? That makes sense. Like, you're a duck. Great. Can you go talk to get the captain and convince him to come out?"
Yeah. Okay. I would love that. I need to swap places with Toki. Toki.
Do I hear that?
Yeah, I'll say that.
So I flat back up to the deck.
Okay. You guys are gonna have to just press down real hard. I don't know. Be as big as you can. Roar!
If we go like right to the back, then we get more leverage, maybe.
As far from the fulcrum as possible.
Yes. Do you have any kegs we can move back there?
Yeah, look, you notice as you're like on the bottom layer, there is like barrels and a table and stuff down there that could be.
So I'm just going to start like pushing them right to the far back.
Cool.
Hello, yeah. We have a returner.
Hi. Sorry about that. Internet decided to nope out.
You're all good.
No worries.
All good.
Duck is turning into a duck.
Oh, cool.
I was a giant frog, but we need me to be a duck. So I'm gonna help Toki push heavy stuff to the back of the ship real quick, and then I'm gonna scurry down, and I'm gonna see if I can do it as myself, since I'm technically a duck before I use my last wild shape.
Yeah.
See if I am duck enough to complete this puzzle.
As you kind of get close on Toki's back, and what do you want to do to the table?
So is it 2 chairs and one says duck and one says goose, or is it like glyphs in the table?
It's like in the table, but there are kind of like, yeah, let's go with chairs. There are kind of 4 or 5 chairs around the table.
Okay, I'm gonna just see if I can touch the duck symbol. See what that does.
That doesn't do anything.
Okay. Can I sit in the chair closest to the duck symbol?
You can sit in the chair closest to the duck symbol. And with that, the glyphs light up. And out of the goose glyph pops an illusion goose called Dr. I don't know why I've just gone doctor.
Why not?
Please, why not, Doctor?
Is
Why
it
not be
captain?
doctor?
Yeah, a captain, pilot, doctor, Gutith, and he's like, "Hey, oh God, I've been in there like with his wings, wiping off the stone dust, like even though he's like been in there for so long. What's up? Hey,
Wow, hi.
you're a cool duck."
Yeah, hi. It's really good to see you. There's a small emergency. Could you come and help? The Goracle is very scared. And we need to fly the fuck out of here.
You're my type of duck, and it like flies off and flies through the cabin around the front and goes and talks to Goracle and has like a one-on-one coaching training session. It's the only person that can get Goracle to calm down and coaches him through his fear, and slowly the wings start to flap and the boat takes off into the air out the way of the cliffs and starts flying. And even though Goracle is a bit like, I don't want to look down, the doctor, captain, pilot Goose is right with him, flying side by side, being like, and is just happy to have his wings out.
Incredible. They have set some smart goals. They are visualizing. They
Yeah.
are doing it all. Incredible.
Yeah, which is why the doctor was needed. There you go, because it was a trained. Sorted. I meant to say that at all. So right now you are currently flying through the air with 4 skeletons, a gargoyle oracle, and the rest of you.
Where are we heading in the right direction?
You are at the moment. You are just flying.
I'm gonna scurry up. I'm gonna stand right on the bow, the front of the ship with my little compass, and I'm gonna go that way, please, Goracle.
Goracle is not looking down, but is kind of looking at your hand and is like, great, and is just like following where your hand is pointing as you start to fly very quickly compared to the way you're walking towards the great like green beam that is emerging from the distance.
Can I help? Would you like to do the like Titanic prow scene?
Yeah.
Crack is like, oh my god.
And I am like speaking to one of the skeletons, and like, would you like to see a trick? And then I just start to like pull handkerchiefs out of my sleeve, and just like lots and lots and lots of handkerchiefs. Goes on forever.
One of the skeletons is just like just gets quite sad at the fact that like, he has sleeves he can put things in.
You can have sleeves, but you can wear clothes.
Everything falls out.
You're just not fitted well enough.
And another one like leans in and says, Can I have some like balloon lungs and a heart?
I thought you'd never ask. Would you like a spleen?
Yeah, that in fact that should have been my number 1 choice of organ.
It's very. You need it for your immune system. I will try to make a heart, lungs, and spleen.
Incredible.
Not even a liver or anything.
No, well, I'll get there.
How long is the balloon you need to make the intestine?
It's gonna be pretty long, right?
It's pretty long. How long is that? I do know the answer for that, but I can't remember.
Is it like 2 double-decker buses or something weird like that?
Did you know that if you take out someone's intestines and you lay them out end to end, they die?
D6.
Yeah.
Science.
Can I roll a medicine check?
Yeah. Yeah, not very good.
That's 17 for lungs and heart and spleen.
Amazing. Yeah, they work perfectly. Except for the fact that they are just balloons.
Oh, not anatomically perfect.
Yeah.
They just squeak as they're walking along.
Yeah. They do their perfect function as balloon organs.
Can they generate static blasts now with their...
I hope you like them.
But this is just amazing. This is so good. And we'll just like start to walk past Ratkirk, and like your feathers just start to like slowly get on. Like from like the static energy coming off this skeleton now. As you're kind of flying along, you suddenly start to get a lot closer to this beam of light. Unless anyone wants to do anything else while you're flying. But so you start to get to this beam of light. You're flying over the big deep sea canyon, and you're going across, and all of a sudden you come up to this kind of encased in all of the like a big rock kind of outcrop with arches going in, with water kind of funneling into this big circular whirlpool. And from this big whirlpool you can kind of hear this like waving and like shouting for help from a boat that is kind of anchored but still attached to the kind of edge of the whirlpool center. Struggling for words there. What do you do?
So how far up are we above it?
A couple of 100 feet above. I should probably also say that like the green light is emanating from the center of the whirlpool.
That seems pertinent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
PTW.
So the ship has dropped its anchor like outside of the whirlpool, but the ship itself is being like pulled in.
Yeah, it's like solidly attached, but is like in the middle of the whirlpool.
Ooh, I wonder if that's Plank.
Do I know what Plank looks like? Is this Plank?
Yeah, I feel like you know what plank looks like.
We can
Yeah.
use the compass as well a bit, I guess.
Yeah. Is my compass pointing directly at
Yeah,
these
the
people?
compass is now like pointing at Plank and kind of doing like this as you like move, quite big movements. It's like,
Yeah.
right there. And this is Plank.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh boy. Hi, Plank.
Okay. Do we have rope on the board?
I have rope.
So I could like fly the rope down to him?
Yeah.
Could we tie
Okay.
it onto something up this end?
Just a question. Is it just Plank on this boat, or is there a shit ton of other people on it?
At the moment, you can just see Plank.
What about the treasure?
Ask Plank.
But I think we'll need to go down to have a look for the treasure.
Somehow, why am I surprised that boats are like stranded in this non-ocean? Like, I don't know why I assumed that this would be the only boat we come across, but apparently there's another boat. What is it with helping people today? I just want to not.
Does Rakok just have a massive hangover at this point?
Probably, yes. I was like,
One of the skeletons just comes up and just like hands you a bottle of alcohol.
Oh.
I can see that.
all right. And he's gonna Rako's just gonna down it and be like, all right, fine. Right, let's go. Yeah, right, yeah.
But I will. So the rope's tied on, and I'm going to carry the other end down to
Plank.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so you go down and you see Plank, who is a tiny little kobold 2. And I'm imagining that you make it so that you can reach him. And are you planning on like picking him up, or?
But it's like, if we like get him to tie it round his waist, and then we can like just reel him in. It's probably easier.
Cool. Plank absolutely does that. He is more than happy to tie itself on and come up. You've got a big magical flying boat. I don't think you need to do a strength check for that. I'm sure you can. There are weirder things that have happened this time. So Plank clambers up the side of the ship and drops on, and he looks absolutely terrified and exhausted. And he goes, oh, thank you so much. Oh, I've just had the worst day. You would not believe.
Oh, hi. Tell us about it. What happened?
He Plank sees Duck and just like goes in for like a big hug as well.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, like comes back and it's just got like slobbery tears, like just like going away. He's like very upset. Well, this was going to be my big first mission. I got on that ship, the Chippinator, I think of what I called it, and we were going to go find this treasure, and I was so excited. But we got here, and then everyone started to like glow green, and then there was this thing that came out, and then all of the crew had decided they were like, oh, to get the treasure, they had to like do some sort of weird thing with this other person, and they had to do all this stuff, and I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to like talk. Well, wait, no, I need to phrase that better. I didn't want to say the oath too. I just wanted to get the treasure. I didn't want to have to do that stuff. Oh, it was so frustrating. And so I hid down in the bottom of the ship, and then when I came back up, there was just like a big whirlpool, and I was like all like in this cliff thing, and there was a green light, and I didn't know what to do.
Oh no. Did your crewmates accidentally magic the ocean away?
What? The ocean's gone?
Oh, Plank.
He's like, I'm such a bad pirate. The ocean is the main thing we do. My job is just ocean.
It's okay. You can pirate videos.
Okay, well, we need to work out how to put the ocean back. Do you, the person that showed up that you were all sort of saying these oaths to, what happened to them?
I don't know. I think they must have all gone. I don't know. Did they go down? I think they might have gone down with the green light. The person was glowing green.
Are we gonna have to go down there too? I didn't know this was gonna end so badly.
We might have to go in the whirlpool.
I feel like we need to find out a bit more information. What the fuck this ritual is first?
No, I think we just need to go straight in the whirlpool without asking any more questions. Oh no!
And Frank like just like hands Duck this little thing, and it looks like this like little plug, and he's like, "Did I do a bad thing? We pulled this out," and then you just see this like little plug with engraved on it is kind of like this hourglassy kind of shape kind of thing.
Oh, Plank! Oh no!
And Plank like sniffles and just hands it to you, Duck, and just says, "Can you fix it, please? I like ocean."
Okay, don't worry. We'll put the plug back in the ocean.
Yeah, but where's the water good? Never mind. Let's just do this.
Let's not think too much about it. Let's just go.
I mean, there's a lot of more questions and answers here, but whatever. Let's just.
I think if we think too hard about it, it'll break our brains.
You know what? I'm actually inclined to agree with you, Bob. This is.
I think we're making
definitely a weird day.
A breakthrough in friendship.
I wouldn't go that far, okay?
No, I know. You accepted alcohol from the strange skeleton, but not from me. I get it.
But
okay. Let's just stop. I'm going through some stuff, okay? Let's just do this, okay?
Wait. Because it's important that we have come together on this ship, because ultimately the ship is helping us get places, but the real ship that will carry us to places is friendship. And I cast motivational speech, which gives us all 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh,
yes.
Nice.
Oh, you guys are friendship. All right, fine. Let's just do this, okay? It's just this is what friends supposed to do, I guess. Put a plug back in the friggin' bottom of the ocean.
I would like to turn to Plank and be like, this will make me feel better, and just like give over like a snake.
Aww.
There you go.
Plank will like hug the snake and hope it doesn't burst.
Don't burst it. Look after your friend.
Thank you. Fairy clown thing.
To the bottom of the ocean, then.
Let's go. Oh boy.
How do you decide to get to the bottom of the ocean?
So, how big is the kind of hole?
I
of
would
the
say
whirlpool?
that it doesn't look like an easy task to get Goracle to get through the hole.
Oh, we're getting the ship down there, are we?
No, like it wouldn't. Like I don't think
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Like
Well, I meant more like, is it like big enough to admit us?
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So-
Before we dive into the ocean, I am going to cast water breathing on
Ah.
everyone here. So we can all breathe underwater.
You can finally use it!
Finally! There's some fucking water in this one shot.
well, with my water breathing on, I'm gonna tie all my handkerchiefs around my waist, tie one end to the side of the ship, and I am just gonna like free fall.
Amazing.
See ya, Tuckers.
See ya.
I can't
I'm
fly.
gonna Mission Impossible slide down the handkerchiefs.
And I'm gonna fly.
Yeah.
I'm also going to flap.
Awesome. So you get sucked down into the middle of the whirlpool. The water is spinning. You are getting tossed and turned like crazy. You can't really see what's happening. It's kind of going down a tube. You might go down this like section, and was it the Willy Wonka thing where it's like with the scary tunnel? Like you might catch a glimpse of that. I don't know which way you're going. And then you all drop out into this room, which if you could get the screenshot for
Mhm.
roll 20 would be great. You zoom out maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. So you drop out into this room, which has it's a big circular room, and surrounding this room is a load of water, and it's a kind of like a stained glass bottom for this room, and underneath you can kind of see the glowing lights of like maybe a city, and the water is pouring from above down to below, and standing in front of you currently watching in their hand an hourglass is this kind of fish humanoid kind of looking creature who suddenly turns around and shouts at you, "Who are you?" And in their hand you kind of catch a glimpse that there is kind of this like hourglass in his hand, and above you can see that the water is pouring out into the bottom city below with a tiny miniature city, and this is Atlan, King of Atlantis.
We are the plug police.
I mean, I was gonna do intimidation, be like, "Who are you?"
Do you want to do it? You can do it too.
Yeah.
At the same time, someone says the plug police.
Do I still have a disadvantage, or is the tastiness gone? Do you reckon?
Must have gone by now, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, I just lost count.
I think you've sobered up pretty quick with the
18.
Enough that that's enough that Atlan doesn't immediately start like going for you. It's just like at least they were like, even though the enemy respecting the sass, it's great. Atlan turns around and says, "Ha! You shouldn't have come here. This is my time. This is my final time to make Atlantis my own. And you think that you can come and stop me?"
I mean, we were just gonna put a plug somewhere. I didn't know you'll be here. Wait, did you say Atlantis? I
That-
must have sobered up really quick. I'm not mishearing that, right?
Yeah, that,
At
You
last.
that
do
doesn't
not know
exist.
who I am.
No!
Are you King Fishface?
You're at something. I don't even quite catch it. I don't know.
Tuna Man.
Captain Haddock.
He does look like a haddock.
And with this, like, insults, it just turns to the two creatures next to it and just like deal with these idiots.
Fucking fair.
Yeah.
Can you all roll? What? Do you have to attack first? Can you all just roll initiative? Like,
Initiative.
Yeah.
Initiative.
I am -1. This is gonna be fun.
just give me 2 seconds.
Okay, it's not too bad.
7.
Natural 20. What's going on?
Nice. I got an 18.
Oh, nice. Sorry. Sam is 20.
23 in total.
Oh, 1 second. I've just got to finish this. Sorry, everyone. I just clicked the wrong button and bodged it up for myself. 2 ticks. Yeah, so Sam was 23. What is Jazz? Sorry, I should.
18.
Cool. Alex
7.
and Hannah.
16.
Fabulous. Cool. I will just do this. Cool. Sam, you are up first.
Okay, Bob is going to wander over to one of these squids on the right hand side. Would you mind moving me around just because I've got more screens open?
Yes, no worries. 2 ticks. Yeah.
And
Which one do you want to go to?
the one kind of northeast from where I am, 1 o'clock. So closest to me.
Here you go. That one.
And I was like, would you like a balloon?
The creature just goes like.
Well,
at you.
that's very rude, and I'm just gonna punch it right in the face.
Great.
That is
How
a
many clowns have wanted to do that?
that is a dirty 20.
Oh, great. That hits.
Okay. So that is gonna that is max damage, so 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
I am then gonna use McFlurry of blows.
Jesus
and
Christ.
like spend a key point to like do 2 unarmed strikes against it. Which is going to be a natural 20. What the fuck? And the second one's not gonna hit, but that is gonna be an additional 5 plus 3 twice, so 16 points of damage.
Oof. The creature is just gonna like hiss, but like hiss again and like a. She's like, that was me.
And as the drunken master monk, I am able to use my like disengage to move backwards away. Thank you for that gift sub. To move back towards Rakirk at this point. So I'm just gonna wander back 10 feet.
Cool. Without a
Without an attack of opportunity because I can disengage.
Fabulous. Awesome. Then Jazz is up next.
Ratkirk's like, okay, Bob, you've earned my respect.
I do my best.
Okay, I'm gonna see. Bear with me, guys. I've never played the paladin before.
No worries.
So, I am going to cast. I don't know how useful it's be. It might be. We'll find out. I'm gonna cast Channel the Watcher's Will on Bob and Duck. And for 1 minute, me and these two have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Might be useful. We'll see.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna just get out my sword and go after which one? Oh, those screens. The one that Bob didn't attack. So I'm guessing the other one, which I've lost track. The one on my left.
Yeah.
We're not gonna dash in, maybe. I'll dash in.
That one.
Charge in, sorry. Dash in. Actually, dash, charge. I guess that's the same thing. And so, what's that? +5? I don't know. I'm confused. Someone help me out here. Who's more knowledgeable of this shit?
What are you trying to do?
I'm going attack with a sword.
Okay, so what's your
Two-handed
modifier on
weapon.
your sword?
Also, what?
So you got your sword. Are you on D&D Beyond?
Yeah. Sorry.
Just
I'm
click
in the wrong
the
way.
plus whatever next to the thing, and it'll roll it for you.
Sorry.
Is it equipped?
It's probably not.
There might be your problem. Okay, so if you
Oh, my problem. Okay.
so if you go to inventory and equip it, that
I'm gonna swear in patois in a minute. I don't want to swear in patois because I don't know. Is there any Jamaicans listening? Probably not. Okay. It's rotted. I can't find it. There it is. Oh yeah, maybe I should equip all this shit. Okay. My help.
I like the idea that in the middle of this battle, Raka is just like, just reaching into their bag, like starting to just hold things.
I'm just doing that thing where you're like jumping to get into your trousers, just hopping.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they've been drinking a lot. They've not been paying attention. Okay, cool. Huh. Do I just click it? Oh, it did something. Oh. What is that? 3,
That was
4,
your
5, 6, 7, 8.
that was your damage you rolled. So there's
Right.
there's two buttons. There's the one that's damage, but
Oh.
left of that there is hit DC. So that's the one you want to hit.
No. It's been a long day.
7.
So, 7. Yeah.
Does the 7 hit?
It does not hit.
But you probably have a second attack.
I'll try again then.
Go for it.
Let's go probably blame the hangover. It doesn't work. 20?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Then I roll the second one, right?
Yes.
Fucking hell. Okay. Sorry, apologies, language. 5.
Someone in the chat says no, not Jamaican, but someone who knows what you said.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. 5 hit points of damage.
Rockrock's like, you know what? It's something.
It's in keeping with the characters. I do want to be here anyway.
Yeah.
So I just need some time to warm up.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Do you want to do anything else?
I'm gonna like stay in this guy's line of sight so not to go for the other guys.
Cool. Hannah Rose is up next. Or Duck.
Go Duck.
Hello. Okay. Duck is going to not know what to do. Duck is going to thing is, if I turn into a creature, I can't cast any more spells for a hot second. That's okay. Duck is going to go from this adorable little chubby little kind of crocodile-y kobold, and the snoot is going to get longer, and the tail is going to get longer, and he's going to get a lot bigger, and he's going to turn into an actual fuck-off crocodile. And go for... I think he's going to go straight for the king. I think he's just going to fucking go ham and try and bite this motherfucker. I don't appear to be able to move my token.
Oh, sorry. I can move it for you if you want. Might be easiest.
Awesome. It's pretty straightforward. Straight line. And I'm going to try and bite this guy. Please. That's only a 12, so I'm going to use my d6 from earlier to make sure I definitely hit. And that's a 4, so that's 16.
Ooh, that hits.
Amazing. Okay, that is only 4 damage, but the target is grappled. So he is
Ooh.
restrained, and the escape DC is 12.
Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, next up is this creature on one of the things on the left, right, who is going to have seen that you've attacked the king and is going to come up right next to the king and is going to take an attack at Dark to make it even more hated than it already is. Having seen you... Oh no, wait, that's the wrong character, so I can't do that one. Having seen you bite the king, it's going to be like, I'm just going to bite you back.
Nice.
Let's go. Bet my bite's stronger than yours. I have the strongest bite in the animal kingdom, don't you know?
You can have a d6 of inspiration for that. Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Cool. You take...
Does it still hit if I cast Silvery Barbs?
Oh.
What's Silvery Barbs?
So Silvery Barbs, the creature must re-roll and take the lower roll.
Yeah. It's a reaction spell.
Was that done in time? Or... Yeah.
It's after, yeah.
Oh,
Happens
cool.
after
Then,
the roll.
Grand. Then, yeah, sure. I will re-roll. Oh, well done. 8.
Nice.
Yes.
Nicely done. Cool. Next up is Alex, who you're the one who hasn't gone. Yeah, Alex.
Okay.
Just a heads up for everyone, because I have him restrained in my mouth, attacks against the king have advantage at the moment.
Okay. Sadly, I have no useful attack.
That's fair.
Slapping the king would do more damage than a dagger at this point. So I'm going to try casting Sleep on the octopus that just attacked Duck. So I roll 5d8, and if it's got less hit points than the total of that, it falls asleep.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. There's an 8 and 8 and a 7 in there at least.
Oh.
So that's 16, 23, 26, math, 28. Does it have 28 hit points or less?
It has more than that.
Ooh.
Ah.
Nice try though.
Beefy boys.
Yeah.
And in that case, I am going to give a bardic inspiration to Bob and just be like, friendship.
We're all growing. Thanks, Talkie. What dice do I get at this level?
D8.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Cool.
Nice. So when you're grappled, can you still like talk? It's not important to the thing, but like.
Yeah, I can still talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you hear Lantern shout for well, just say something very commanding, and you see to the left give me a second. Go on, you can do it. No. For some reason the counter won't appear. You see a shark pop out of the waterfall. It's apparently an invisible shark because it's oh, is he?
We can see him. We can see him.
Oh, hey, Sharky.
And
Oh, it's
my
gone
god-
again.
my-
Oh no, there it is. Sorry, carry on.
And what these sharks are going to do is they're going to like zip from one bit of the waterfall to the next, like kind of like crossing through. And seeing that the shark doesn't want to hit the king, will go for Barnacle Bob, who is standing out on the edge, and will attack him as he's kind of like going through. Oh, big shark! It's going to bite
Mhm.
because it's a shark. Does a 16 hit.
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, not awesome for Bob, but
Sorry. That does 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the shark, like, zoom. It's like propelling itself from one waterfall to the other, like slow-mo attacking. And
Do I get an attack of opportunity against it?
yeah, I'll do that.
punch the shark.
I'm
in
already
the
breaking the
face.
rules by doing zoomy sharks than normal sharks, so go for it.
Cool. That is going to be. Oh, wrong tab. 15.
That hits.
Okay. So that's going to be. One of these. 5 points bludgeoning damage.
Grand. There's going to be a second shark appear, and is going to do the same to. I'm just going to use the same shark. To Alex's character. Does a. Sorry, 2 seconds. 13 hit. No, 19.
Yes, a 19 hits.
14 points of damage.
Oof. No, my temp HP.
And then the shark is going to just go off. You can have an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Why not? I will try and slap it.
Please do. I'm
With
kind
your
of like
flipper.
wishing that both of these attacked at the same time, like some sort of like attack shark ballet.
Well, it happens within 6 seconds, all of this. So.
Yeah, so you're just seeing these two sharks that go over each other. while you're
21 to hit.
fighting. There's Duck in the corner is just like holding the king in his mouth. Like, "Arr." Is that what you're doing, grappling?
Yeah, 21 to hit.
That hit.
And I'm doing it technically with my talons, so which is a 1d6, but I rolled a 1, so I just like, no, bad shark.
The shark looks like hurt, like cool. It's this character's turn, who is going to attack Jazz's character with its claws. Oh, and that one, that's not gonna hit. Does a 7 hit?
No.
Cool. Then it's gonna try and attack your character, but just like go for feathers instead of actual area. And then is going to move back towards the thing. So you get an attack opportunity if you want.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I guess I'll just Do I? Yeah, right. I'll try and longsword attack it. Right, let's try and do this now. 24.
Yep, that'll hit.
4.
Right. Cool.
Yay!
Is that adding a modifier on at all?
I don't know, do I? Can I?
Um,
Oh yeah! Divine Smite it! Can I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
boy.
not? So that's 2d8. Yes. Where's my 8? There's 1 8. So I've just got all my dice everywhere, so like it's no order to it at all. 10. So what was
Right.
that? 4 plus 10, 14. Was it 4? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Nice.
14.
Nice. Then it is the king's turn. What do they have to do if they're grappled?
He's restrained, but it basically just means he can't move unless he succeeds on a DC 12 saving throw.
Which would be his action,
Strength.
right? That would be his action.
Yeah.
What's that again? Sorry, which one? is it?
Strength saving throw, I think.
Oh, cool. Does an 18 work?
It does, yes.
Cool. So with that action, it's going to ungrapple, and is going to. I suppose you get an attack of opportunity, but for its thing, it's going to move behind the octopus friend.
I'll absolutely take that attack of opportunity. That is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Amazing. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's 3 damage.
Cool.
Well done!
Yeah. Awesome. Then it is back up to Sam.
Bob is going to have watched what's going on to his friend Duck and just be like, not my friends, no, no, and run up towards the king and is just going to like punch him 3 times. Once and then 2 McFlurry of blows.
Can I add a thing in because I've realised I missed something off my silvery barbs. I also get to when I use that give a creature advantage on the next attack roll. So can I choose Sam for that for the first attack?
How are you running to the king? Because he's like in front of the octopus dude.
I would just like stand next to the octopus dude so I wouldn't get attacked. I move into melee range but not out of it, so the one to the right.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. So still like.
Yeah. So the first attack is going to be at advantage, and that is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that is going to be 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
And then 2 more attacks, which is going to be a 15 to hit.
That does it hit if it's equal to?
Yeah, meets it, beats it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then 16 to hit.
Hits.
So it's going to be 6 points of bludgeoning and 9 points of bludgeoning.
Ooh. Cool.
No one hurts my friends.
Awesome. Yeah, the king is just gonna like laugh it off, but like in a way that's like not so convincing. Next up is Jazz.
How's your hit points, Tuki?
I am only down 9, so I've got like 30.
Okay. Anyone got any hit points that need some cure wounds?
I'm only down 8. I'm okay at the moment.
Alright then,
Yeah,
you
I'm fine.
guys can just not have any healing.
Yeah, go attack. Go.
I am gonna go in and help that. And cast Sacred Flame.
Nice.
Let's see. What was that? That's a dexterity saving throw against Not a lot. 2. Dexterity save of 13.
Oh no, it doesn't. Gets 4. Oh no, which? Wait, that's a lie. I did completely the wrong one. Who are you attacking? The king.
The one next to Duck.
Ah, awesome. Sorry, I'll move you and then I'll do that. 15.
Anything useful? Guess I'd go at him with a sword again.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is terrible. 7?
No, doesn't hit.
Rackets off their game. They don't know the power of friendship.
Oh, amazing. Okay.
The crocodile is still gonna hiss appreciatively.
Oh, amazing. Cool. Hannah, is you up next? Unless you want to move, Jazz.
No, I'll stay.
Cool.
Okay. 2 things. The first thing is that you can see as the duck crocodile takes these bites out of the king. He's weeping slightly because when crocodiles eat, when they bite and they swallow too much air, that air kind of like rushes through their sinuses and hits their lacrimal glands, and a theory for why crocodile tears happen is all of this air just like moving through their nose.
Amazing.
So I'm weeping a little bit.
Oh,
Dark.
not dark.
But I'm not sad. I'm just swallowing too much air, essentially.
I'm just gonna get rid of all the monsters you win.
So that's one thing. The second thing, I would like to know, is there any obvious like plug hole in this room?
Oh yeah, why we came down in the first place.
So all the water is kind of pouring in from above.
Okay.
And so to plug it, you'd kind of have to kind of plug up the top.
Okay.
But that would be quite difficult with the water going in this direction. You would need to be able to swap somehow the water going in the other direction, so you could kind of go back.
Incredible. Okay. In which case, what I would very much like to do is to get hold of that hourglass that the king is currently holding. So, can I do this as a crocodile? Because I really don't want to lose my wild shape and then have to come back into it. So, I am going to... Will you allow me, DM, in your infinite wisdom, to use my bite attack, but the bite is to kind of... I'm trying to get that hourglass, so I'm going to try and like basically bite the arms of the king and try and get him to drop this hourglass.
Yeah. Yes, I will let you do that. How successfully you manage to do it. If you can do like the attack, that will be like if the attack works. And then on top of that, if we add like a what would be a good sleight of hand, but I'm going to change it to like sleight of mouth.
Okay, so I'm going to move over towards the king. I'm going to let this octopus dude take a swipe at me. Come at me, bro.
Yeah.
This might actually be easier if I'm not a crocodile, so if you get me, you get me.
Yeah, cool. Octopus dude is going to go for you. Is going to try and claw at you. Ooh, 10?
That does not hit.
Ah, it misses. It's surprised by the just ferocity that this crocodile duck is.
Amazing. Then I'm gonna bite this motherfucker in the arm. Oh boy. Okay, that's not great. So I'm gonna roll a d6. Oh, that's still really bad. Did I get another d6 for my lacrimal gland fact?
Yeah.
And can I use more than one of my
You can
d6s
go
at once?
and- you can go
Awesome.
and have a D6.
Okay, so I
Dark
got a
has
5
stolen
and a
my heart.
4, so I'm on so I'm on 9 at the moment. Fuck, plus 3. That's still only a 12, which I assume does not hit.
No, it doesn't hit, but I will allow your like I'll allow you to like attack and it not work, but your jaws just stay there. It's
Okay.
like the king like your jaws are just around the king's arm and it's like looking at you like right.
Amazing.
If that wants to influence future players, go. I'm gonna play this character, the Deep Scion again. He's gonna attack Jazz's character, who's right next to them, who's just seen the crocodile go off and fail attacking, and just like that's fine. We're just gonna leave the crocodile to do whatever it is doing. Oh, I just rolled hit points. That was a lot of dice. 72 is not what I wanted to roll.
Gravitation ray. Just like,
72. 17 to hit. Jazz.
No.
Ah, fine. Then it's like, yeah, it'll just stay there then. Okay, Alex, over to you.
Okie dokie. So I am going to cast a level 3 shatter on the king.
Yes.
Ooh.
Nice.
What does that do?
So he needs to make a con save of 14.
Ooh, it fails.
Nice. So I will now do 48 thunder damage.
Nice.
Or thunder damage, as the case may be. And that is 25 points
Oh
worth.
wow.
That was I rolled 7, 5, 8, 5, so that's
Amazing.
nice.
So actually, with that, I'll let you describe how exactly you want the king to do.
Wow, he had less hit points than the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was going to happen. I assume it's just like, so he's got a little trident in the picture.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that I feel like it's just like the trident just it hits the point of vibration for the trident and it's
with duck still on them, right?
Oh my god, my little mouth is going.
So as he's like vibrating and that's kind of vibrating into just gone, and like I'm imagining Duck is like, can you feel this too? It's like, like when you like do the noise in the fan, it's just like like but in crocodile, the hourglass just kind of falls from his hand instead of falling to the floor and smashing it, like lands in Duck's jaws, and you have it in crocodile form in your jaws. The other creatures that are octopus monsters are actually Deep Scion, and they were they just start wailing. They had they actually you kind of start to notice now that the king is kind of done, and they just go up to the king where he was and just start wailing and are really, really sad. And you start to notice that they were wearing like similar clothes that you recognize, and they were actually the pirate crew that were looking for the treasure and sold their soul to Atlan, and are just too upset to go any further. So in your mouth you have the hourglass. Atlan was in charge of the sharks. The sharks are kind of nowhere to be seen, and so it's up to you what you want to do next.
You can do a life roll.
What's
Is that because we need to turn the thing upside down? So, but this time it's to restore things, not to kill.
It's true. The crocodile death roll, but for life.
I'm with you. That's so good. I totally didn't. That was
I
really
didn't
good.
explain it very well.
It
I'm
also
so
took me a
with you.
hot second, but we got there together. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking life roll this shit. I can't turn it, so I'm just gonna flip my whole body. I'm gonna flip onto my back and flip the hourglass as I do so.
Giving a good name to crocodiles around the world. Duck flips on their back. And just like you hear the rush of water as it starts to go in the other direction, and you can kind of see through like this mirrored bit that you start to see just like whales and barnacles and a creature pops past that's cuddling another fish. Dips up as you start to see this like hourglass like start to turn, and the water goes from one to the other. As you watch the kind of water go back and a bit more even between the two things. It seems to be working. What's everybody else doing?
Go back up and then plug it when enough water's come through?
Yeah, that sounds like the good option. How are we doing it? How are we getting back up?
I mean, two of us can fly.
See you later. No, joking. Could I lift Bob up and fly with me?
I hold my hand. Well, I don't think I can carry you in full crocodile form, but
well, it's a crocodile can swim, right? Like, I don't know.
I'm gonna make noise with this hourglass in my mouth, as lying there on my back, and you can't understand the noise that comes from the crocodile, but you get the vibe of take this thing out of my fucking mouth.
I pick it up.
Cool. When it's out of my mouth, I will flip back around and I will I'll just fucking try and swim up the waterfall. I'm a saltwater crocodile. I can swim in salt water.
I should also mention, which I did forget to say, that in the rock behind there is like an hourglass kind of slot in the rock that you can place.
Okay.
There you go.
I will go put that in there then. Seems like that's probably where it needs to go.
Yeah. Awesome. So Duck is yeeted back up to the to the thing in the waves. What's everybody else doing?
I'll just fly.
Yeah.
I'll take Bob
I'm a
with
puffin.
me.
I can swim.
Cool. You can just take Bob, but like proper huffing and puffing.
I'm like, oh my god, what do you eat, Bob?
It's just with lots of cream pies. That's all I've got. And
well, it's a lot.
And fish and chips.
Oh yeah, to be fair, that is pretty filling.
Nice. And as you kind of go fly back out, the strength of the water kind of like pushes you all straight out, and you kind of like pushed up so that you're floating and flying in the air. And Gorakul is waiting there to pick you up, and is very, very happy because the sea has been restored. You can't see that like circular bit anymore. You're back up to like full sea length. The cuddlefish captain is there giving Gorakul a big like tentacly slimy hug, and the illusion goose has gone back to the very sadly back to the table as Gorakul has decided that his life is going to be on the sea forever again.
Do we need to put the plug back in? We need to put the plug back in?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Did anyone do that?
I don't.
We just...
Let's say we did that. We just did that. Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, let's just take this. It can't hurt.
Yeah, the plug was put in behind the scenes. It was like it faded to black and then came back out. And then so you are back on the ship, and you can make your way kind of back to the town if you want. You can go back to the tavern where you will see Jolly Roger, who's very happy to be reunited with his nephew. He's more than happy to give the drinks thing. He reluctantly does give Barnacle Bob the chance to do marketing for his tavern, and has enough savings to hopefully be all right.
I'm really going to enjoy the next 2 weeks.
Did we say 2 weeks?
It was 1 week.
Haggling. 2 weeks it is, and I'll do you 3 balloons.
Somewhere there's like a
Off the
sea hag
hook.
that's just so proud.
Oh, I guess I drink that bottle just to find out what it does.
Oh yeah, you right at the end, you open the bottle and actually you roll out a portable hole, which was what was in that.
Oh, nice.
Oh my
Um,
god.
So feel free to disappear into that or put something at any point.
I could feed it with sand eels.
You could catch sand eels in it. You could put the portable hole in the bottom, and they think that they were gonna go in the sand, and they'd actually just fall in. It's the
And then
perfect
have
sand
a
eel
supply.
Trap.
sorted. But as like life goes on and continues on as normal from this point onwards, you'll notice that once a day or twice a day, the sea goes down slightly and slightly back up. That's because you didn't quite put the hourglass back straight and level. And the plug is not exactly sealed, and so for now, for forever, there are tides twice a day, and you helped fix the first tide.
Hey! It's the puzzle!
It's the thing! We did the thing!
Does this mean we are responsible for like various like evolutionary species that have like
And emerged was a creature in wellies from the shore, just like miles away, just decided to live on the tide.
We caused the existence of plovers.
Elizabeth, thank you so much for running that adventure for us. That was
No
so
worries.
much fun.
Thank you all for playing amazingly. Oh my
That was so much fun.
Had an amazing time. One thing I wanted to try before we go off is, what was everybody's favourite bit that another character did?
I think just all of Duck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Duck.
Duck, just being Duck.
I loved Sam's. Do you want another balloon? Do you think you want a balloon animal? Like, as awful as that is, genius. Like, that was so good. And awful. I will not leave my head. I don't think forever. I don't think I can put a balloon animal again.
Science and sorcery can help with the therapy costs.
I love that Rakirk was so grumpy and so like, I don't want to be here the whole time. And then that battle at the end, they're like, right, I'm coming to help Duck. I'm coming to do the friendship thing.
Yeah.
I give in eventually. That was awesome.
And yeah, they did do their best. Everyone else did way better than Rakirk. So I feel like Rakirk's got some reflecting to do. Maybe lay off the booze so they can actually fight better.
I loved the surprise Shatter kills the king. From
Yes.
Just gone. Loved it.
Yeah.
I was not expecting we would have loads more hit points.
And the other question is, what was the favourite thing that your character did that you enjoyed the most?
I suppose it's when I first met Bob and I just like walked off in a balloon.
That's like the one thing, the one like rule of D&D is when you meet the other players in the tavern, like you're supposed to talk to them. And you're like, nah, fuck that shit.
Not happening.
I like to bend the rules.
None of you were together. I was like sweating. I was like, oh god.
Sorry, I like to
No,
test
it's
your
fine.
buttons.
Hannah Rose, Talkie, what were your own favourite moments for your own characters?
I like just the making friends. Just like, let's go flying! Yay!
The friends we made along the way.
I did enjoy Duck, the actual crocodile, because when I was prepping for this, I spent so long looking at all the animals and thinking like which one I should go for if it came to a combat, like mechanically which one would be best. Bearing in mind, I thought maybe I prepared a lot of sea creatures because I was like maybe I'll actually be in the water. No, but I'm glad I went with crocodile in the end, and that I got to hold on to the hands of that king. That was awesome.
You went for alligator.
I sure the fuck did.
I really enjoyed the hag haggling and giving the bottle back for those shades. I really enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, Duck wears those shades forever.
And Elizabeth, second time DMing. How was that for you? How did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I thought it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I love watching how you are going to take things, and obviously never being quite what I predicted, which was amazing. I loved the life roll. That was I predicted that the king would be shattered, jaws of a crocodile. Like he would then turn it away. That was
Right. It is 10 o'clock, so we're going to wrap up. But very, very quickly, Hannah Rose, where could people find you if they wanted to?
Oh, I am Hannah Rose SC on various places on Instagram and on Twitter, or Hannah Rose Ford Tomlinson everywhere else.
Awesome. Jazz, same question.
Nowhere. No.
Good. That's enough question. Don't find
I'm just on Blue Sky now. At grumpyvolcano.bsky.social.
Elizabeth?
I am Marine Mumbles on everything. YouTube, websites, Twitters, and alternative Twitters, and all of the things between. So come check out stuff if you like rock pooling and sea life and actual sea things, not just like the sea disappearing.
And Alex, any change from what we've previously said between us about where to find us?
No, just usual spots. To my knowledge, I've probably forgotten something. I mean, it's that kind of week. I just feel like I've forgotten something all the time. But yes, I am on various things. Alex J Holt. Even what my I don't even know my name. Twitter, Blue Sky mainly. We'll see how the hell site survives.
Awesome. And yeah, if you want to follow me, mainly follow Science and Sorcery. We're doing Twitter less, and I spend half my time making silly, stupid TikToks for Science and Sorcery, so come find us over there. We will be back next month with Witness to Ruin is coming back. Our campaign is going to be coming back when Alex, Khalil Thurley and Rachel Williams go back playing stupid teenagers doing stupid things alongside Dakmar as our DM. And we'll also have our second anniversary one-shot next month as well. More information about that to come, but otherwise, see you soon, folks. We're going to raid out to see Actual Play UK, who are doing a Lovecraftian adventure. So I'm going to set that up, I'm going to set the raid going, and that is going now. See you all soon, folks. Good night.